Oh, that swallowing sound was disgusting.
I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, click subscribe. Do it right now, saves time, just get it over and done with.
That's it, there's an insert animation I made here.
Yeah, Lewis made this. Don't forget to like the video and comment what your favourite question so far is, because we've not asked any yet, but comment it anyway. But today we're going to be doing who's most likely to brother tag video. So, got questions on my, I'm like this because normally my thing's at the top so I can look at it, and now I'm like,
Oh yeah, mine's at the side.
got questions on the computer, so we're going to ask and then we'll both either write me or you, meaning the other person or yourself. The first one is, who's most likely to forget a loved one's birthday?
I have a bad memory.
Who's most likely to forget people's names? I'm very good. You're the one that just said you have a bad memory.
I do, but I'm good with names.
Well,
If everyone's called Bob, it's easy.
who's most likely to forget their wallet or purse at a shop?
Leave it at the shop.
No. Oh.
Is that?
Yeah, alright, we'll go with,
Leave it at the shop or
Yeah,
leave
okay,
it behind
we'll
when
go
you go and shopping?
we'll leave it as leave it at the shop.
I've plenty of times accidentally left it when going shopping, and it was an accident.
See, I will put something down, especially at the self-service, and forget and just walk off.
Not my wallet, I'm too tight.
Just like you said. Who's most likely to forget to shower?
I don't forget.
Well, you just choose not to.
Exactly.
Who's most likely to forget where they parked their car?
Though I have done this.
I really thought you were going to go with you then as well. Yeah, I do it too often.
No, I have done it, but you're most likely.
Me and Hannah, when we went on holiday once, you know when you do the long stay, you get the shuttle bus, and they say you're in zone A, B, C, D, whatever. Me and Hannah got the shuttle bus, and we were convinced we was in zone G, so we got off the bus at zone G to find out we weren't. And them car parks aren't right next to each other, some of them are quite a drive, so we had to walk around trying to figure out which zone we was actually in, and it was like 3 in the morning.
That's why that Peugeot was my favourite courtesy car, because it pinged my phone every time I parked it to say this is where you're parked.
Oh really? That's clever. Who's most likely to get punched in the face? I'm very confident about this one.
Me too.
I was like, why does it say me but with an arrow as well? I want to punch in the face.
Smothered me with a pillow once.
Yeah, but when you're a kid, you always WWE body slam your siblings. Everyone does it. Who's most likely to get robbed? I'm guessing you're going with because you're an easy target.
I'm just going with I don't really. I didn't have a.
I do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Luckily, neither of us have ever been robbed. Although, actually, no. Actually, I'm going to change my answer. Because you have been robbed, haven't you? He just got an iPhone C, wasn't it?
Yeah, iPhone 5C. Not long after it
5C.
came
He
out.
put it in a
was-
plastic bag.
It was taken out my bag. on
He
the bus.
worked at McDonald's
Yes,
at the
I have
time.
been robbed. Yeah. Got better.
He worked at McDonald's at the time, and he, for some reason, didn't put his phone in he didn't carry around an actual bag. I used to drive us to Chelmsford because I worked at Samuel's. And
The trousers didn't have pockets, so...
his phone got taken out of his bag. He was too scared to tell Mum, so I drove him to the police station where he said that he got robbed, and they said, "Can you prove it?" And he said no. So then they wouldn't do anything because it's possible he misplaced it. That is a fond memory of mine.
But I definitely did not misplace it because I was using it on the bus.
Who is most likely to get stranded on vacation? But through no fault of my own. Me and Hannah missed the plane by a whole day once when we went to Dublin, but I had a great time. The extra day was fun. We went to the Leprechaun Museum and everything. Who's most likely to get married first? Are you only going by the fact you got a girlfriend?
I'm going by current situation. But I nearly did put you.
I don't really want to get married, which is lucky because I ain't got a boyfriend. But I'd rather move to America. I'd rather save my money. Who's most likely to get offended by a joke? Be offended if you put me.
I don't get offended.
It's you.
I don't get offended.
It is you. 100%.
Nothing offends me.
Who's most likely to go a week without a shower? I've never gone a week without a shower, and you cannot say the same thing.
I haven't.
Not when you come out of hospital from having your appendix out.
Oh, alright. Alright.
So you are the one that went a week without a shower.
I couldn't have a shower. Still washed myself.
With baby wipes, it doesn't count. It doesn't say who can go a week without washing themselves with baby wipes. Who's most likely to go bankrupt?
But also, could be me too.
Yeah, you might be a close second. It's likely that if I go down, you're probably going down too. Sharing is caring.
No one is dead.
Who is most likely to go hiking with strangers? I think, to be fair, this could be either of us. Did you put you first?
Mm-hmm. And then I thought, if you're going to America, you're not going to know anyone there, so...
I know Chromie. Shout out to you, Chromie. And I know a lot of people in America, you know, Justin Bieber, Nick Jonas.
Yeah, we all know of a lot of people.
If you wasn't in a relationship now, who's most likely to go on a blind date arranged by their mum? So if she set one up for both of us, who's most likely going to go out of the two of us?
Hard one.
I wouldn't go.
I thought you'd go for the free food.
Well, there wasn't guaranteed free food. That wasn't the question. I'd have changed my answer.
That's why I assumed that a date would be over like dinner. I would not go. Not on an organised one. You know, it's gonna be.
Right, that was the idea of the blind date bit.
Exactly. That's why I wouldn't go.
Who is most likely to go on a space mission? Which one? So if we was both offered to go to space.
I'd love to go to space.
Anything to get out of it. And by here I don't mean like my house, I mean Earth at the moment with everything that's going on.
You know, Neil deGrasse Tyson come down, he was like, let's go to space. I'd be like, let's go. 100%.
Although, would you pass the training, you know, when they put you in that chair and then they spin you round? Neither of us are very good with motion sickness.
No. That's a good point.
I get car sick if someone texts me and I have to look at my phone in the car. Who's most likely to go on a world tour? So I'm guessing this is you're not following someone, but it's your world tour. So you're the one that's famous.
Okay.
I said me, and Lewis will be on there too because he's my groupie.
I ain't no groupie.
So you're telling me if I was to pay you to come on a world tour with me, you wouldn't come?
Depends how much you're paying.
Okay.
Just being honest.
Who's most likely to go over the top with a prank? No, have we really ever pranked?
You got my answer.
Me too. I said both because it's more than likely I'd drag you in to prank someone else. But then I went, unless I was pranking you.
I was just sort of more focused on the over the top though.
I'm not that over the top. This is the point in the video that if I could be bothered, I'd do that dramatic thing where you start throwing stuff around and exit dramatically, but I can't be bothered. Oh, who's most likely to post a topless picture on their social media page? I hope we get the same answer for this. Thank God.
I mean, not that I would, but it's sort of less.
It's the better option.
Sort of.
Look me up on OnlyFans, Lauren Bartlett. That's a joke. Don't look me up. No, I'm joking. I'm not on there. Who's most likely to go to a party in their pajamas? Me. I just love my pajamas. Would you put Halloween? Right, that's a very comfortable onesie and it was a costume. So
Still pajamas.
pajamas are just, they're so much nicer and they're comfier and I don't care what people think. Who's most likely to go to jail for doing something stupid?
I don't know what it would be. Probably
100%.
probably offend somebody with something I put on social media. It's usually what I do.
Or for stalking Ricky Gervais or something.
I'm gonna stalk Ricky Gervais.
Lewis, if you knew where it was, yes you would.
I know where it lives. Everyone knows where it lives. Well,
No, I don't.
anyone who follows him, he doesn't make it a secret.
Who's most likely to own a bar?
I nearly did. Until they told us to take it out.
Who's most likely to own a gun? I would never use it, I'd be terrified. Although, saying that, I do want to go to a gun range and do the target shoots. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm guessing you put that just because I want to move to America.
Yeah.
Most likely to own a weird pet. I'm guessing that just means something not traditional like dog or cat.
Although
And Lewis,
I
if
would
I'm on
like a parrot again though, actually. That's the...
If I'm on a world tour, I don't have time for weird pets.
You just bring it with you, Jackson did. Put his monkey with him, remember?
But it Bieber and he had to get rid of it in Germany. Who's most likely to own the most pets?
Why is this one so small?
Most likely to fall asleep in a cinema. Cats, 2019 December.
Didn't even bother watching it.
It was a good film, but
Oh, well.
I was tired. I'd just come back from Disneyland. Most likely to fall asleep on a date. I actually did once. It was another movie. He wanted to watch Moonlight. Do you remember that film coming out? It was a couple of
Yeah.
years ago. So I did not understand it. And I fell asleep. And it was the one time I've gone to the Everyman cinema and I was literally on a settee like this.
Yeah.
We didn't go on a second date.
Uh,
I wouldn't even class that one as a date, actually. Most likely to fall down the stairs.
simply because of the fact that I don't have any stairs. Except those 3.
You are quite clumsy.
I have fallen down the stairs here before.
But that being said, the other day, 2 boat oars hit me on the head and I had a little lump. The next day, I stubbed my toe and lost half my toenail.
Ugh.
Quite clumsy. Most likely to fall off a tree. Well, most likely to eat a toenail. That's disgusting. Most likely to eat a whole pizza by themselves under half an hour.
Easy. Large as well.
When you said easy, I think you meant eating the pizza, not answering the question.
Both. Honestly, both.
Oh, funny.
Although I did feel like a duffel bag once I'd, like a snake that had swallowed a pig when I ate that whole large Domino's pizza to myself.
Most likely to end the world.
Gee.
Thanks. Oh, not favoured me. Most likely to end up alone.
That's depressing.
Oh, thanks for not putting me that down. Really? You think so? I want to be alone.
I just feel bad putting you, to be honest.
Thanks. Most likely to end up in prison. Most likely to end up on Broadway. I'm so glad you said that. You can't, you're in prison. Okay. Last couple. Most likely to fake it until they make it.
That's what I'm doing in a minute and it's working.
I was gonna say that's what I'm doing right now on YouTube.
Just life in general, really.
Who's most likely to fake their own death?
Probably to run away to America or something.
Oh, I was just gonna see to see how people really think about me.
Oh. That's what I was just looking at.
Can't think that.
Most likely to become a vegetarian. Ain't no way in hell am I becoming a vegetarian.
I went vegetarian once to raise money for cancer, but so I could do it. But the only reason I said you is because Amy's vegetarian, and I could see you two becoming like this vegetarian couple that live on a farm and grow.
You
your
could
own
see me eating vegetables, could you?
Oh, I didn't think of it that way round. Most likely to become addicted to YouTube.
What do you mean become?
Most likely to stay up late arguing with internet trolls. You. Most likely to have the lowest IQ level. Okay, let's end it on this one. Most likely to live for 100 years, and there has to be a reason why. Is this like an additional 100 years or?
I think it's just a one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, because I know I'd hate it. So the world.
I was going off the you're healthier than me and I don't want to.
I was going off the I don't want to, so I know what's going to happen. Okay, so now you might know a little bit more about us and you might not care. That is the end of the brother tag who's more likely to, and thank you for making it this far. So if you haven't already, click subscribe and like this video, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye.